Hey, my name is Jon Johnson, and this is my presentation, Manufactured Homes to Solve Affordable Home Crisis. All right, so history of manufactured homes. So 1960 to 1974, unregulated at that point in time, and you can see from a national level, it was growing pretty rapidly, the number of manufactured homes that were being delivered. Um, Looking at the graph overall, you can see that it seems kind of implausible that uh, 50 years ago, the production of manufactured homes was almost 5 times as much as it is right now today when it comes to an affordability standpoint. But we'll dig a little bit into what happened there and where we need to go to be able to get to back to that point in the future right now, because in my opinion, manufactured homes are going to be uh, one of the biggest things going to help solve the affordability crisis in the United States for purchasing homes. All right, so fall 1974, Manufactured Housing Construction and Safety Standards Act, which was the beginning of manufactured home regulation. And the real regulation on this didn't really come out until about 1976, but 1974 is when this bill was passed. As you can see, the just the amount of production that started happening over the next couple of years dropped dramatically. This decrease in shipments continued in 2009 and has been making a steady comeback only recently over the last few years. As you can see, 250,000 shipments, 2000, then it jumped down to about 130,000, then 168, all the way to a low of about 49,000 in 2009. And it has been steadily climbing back up, and now around 2020, 2021, we're looking at about 105,000 units that are being shipped out. So nowhere near where we were at the heights in the 60s, nowhere even near where we were at 2000 or even the 90s, but the production is starting to increase a lot. So why are manufactured homes needed? Why even go with this product? Why not just go with new builds to be able to help out with the amount of homes that we do not have in the market? Um, I'll say this, real estate is a regional game, and in the South, where I live at, in the Florida area, manufactured homes are having an increasing demand. So as you can see, Texas has the most amount of manufactured homes being delivered, but Florida is right there too when it comes to the amount of homes being delivered, and year over year, it's increasing in the state of Florida. And it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people are trying to move down here, and people need different options to live down here. New manufactured homes are 1/3 the price of site-built homes. This is one of the biggest reasons why I see them as being necessary. Uh, the numbers down at the bottom with new single family, you got to subtract it out a little bit. So it's roughly 390K, and then but it also includes the land, which is 80 something K. Which on a manufactured home, you got to buy the land as well too, unless you're putting it into a park. But yeah, so about 300K plus, maybe 315K or so for a new site-built home. While if you compare that to a single wide or a double wide around 100K, single wide around 87K, I believe. Uh, yes. So overall, as you can see, single wides and double wides are much cheaper than buying a new site-built home. And they can be a much more affordable option for people when they're trying to actually buy. Uh, Safety is normally something that comes up. Oh, manufactured homes, are they safe? Are they safe? And I'll say, yeah, modular homes, which is different types of factory homes. Modular homes are ones that are built to the same code as site-built homes. Many also argue that they are safer and better built since they are constructed in climate-controlled factory environments. Overall, they have very high safety standards, and those standards have been continuing to increase since those first laws were passed around 1974, 1976, to where many modular homes, I know we just had a big hurricane down in the south. If they're modular and they were built in the last 20 years, many of those homes are actually were some of the bright and shining stars of being able to withstand the hurricane that just came through. So very high safety standards. Manufactured homes are also not what they used to look like, what they used to be. New modular homes, they look pretty much like stick-built homes. If you were to pass by one driving, there's a very good chance you wouldn't even know that they were that it was a manufactured home. You would think that it's just a normal stick-built home that was built on the site. Uh, there's also some futuristic models that are happening right now, affordable and green. So many of them are coming in models to where they look more like they're from the Jetsons or from the future, so they have a nice little appeal to them. They also have ones that have solar panels all around them, so you can be able to have electricity anywhere. So overall, there's some very exciting things that are happening in this space. The main thing is that I'm seeing is just gear up in production is the most important thing that is necessary. Lastly, the main hurdle is going to be a few different things. It's going to be awareness, it's going to be financing, and it's going to be land purchase and development. Awareness just means that people don't know about this product, unfortunately, which means that we have to continue to educate people that this is a product. For myself in the lending space, people are looking at, if they go to new builds, those are going to be pretty high price. Existing homes, those are pretty high price as well. So if someone tells me, hey, I can only afford $1,500 a month, maybe even $2,000 a month, are you able to find me a property? It's tough to be able to find it in the existing pool in my area where I'm at, Tampa Bay area, St. Pete area, etc. But if we can find some manufactured homes that can work out for them, they can be able to help assist them in their price point that they're trying to buy in. So in conclusion, new site-built homes can be for some, but not for all. If you're going back to the same chart I had earlier, if you have a single person or a couple, then single-wise may end up being the best situation for them. 1K square feet. If you have a starting family, like a wife and a couple, and maybe one kid, a double wide could still be a potential good solution for them. If you have a growing family, generational home, or if you have a lot of disposable income in some of these bigger cities, then a site-built or existing home could end up being the best solution for you because you have a lot of different incomes that are tackling those big purchase price amounts. But if not, if you're just a single, if you're a basic couple, then having a single wide or a double wide can be able to greatly influence or greatly be able to assist you. The only negative you ever hear about mobile homes is they don't appreciate like site-built homes. But I'll tell you this: a majority of people that are buying site-built homes are doing 30-year mortgages. And if you look at the interest that you're paying over the lifetime of a 30-year mortgage versus if you go with one of these mobiles and you get a 15-year mortgage because the property is so cheap, you go to 15-year mortgage, you're actually going to save yourself a couple $100,000 in interest over the life of the loan by going with the single wide or the double wide rather than going with the site-built property. So yeah, your home may not appreciate the same way that it would with a site-built home, but you can still be able to get save yourself a ton of money in interest over life of the loan. And then once that home is paid off, you just gave yourself a raise, whatever your monthly, whatever you were paying on it, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, you're giving yourself a raise for that amount because the home is paid off. While that person who bought the site-built home, they still have 15, 20 more years left on their mortgage. So there you go. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. I'm a huge fan of mobiles right now, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.